Hello guys, Zealing000 back, and today we're gonna do a little bit of a tour. I know I haven't exactly shown you too much around my base, and I'm actually in the process of redecorating, but yeah, gonna give you guys a little bit of a tour of the place. Now, as far as most of all this you guys have seen already, there's the barn with the horses and the farm, and we got the golem farm, and you guys have not seen that. That is brand new. Golem farms up there. Um, I am in the process of creating a perimeter, which is going to have to go. Well, I'm making a 400 by 400 square perimeter. I'm hoping that will be enough. I had to clear out all the trees that were here, which took a metric butt ton of time. I have a marker out there to where it's going to go, and then there's another one in that direction, and in the direction back there. That there is the drop elevator, whatever you want to call it, for the skeleton farm. The skeleton spawners down there, and they go up and they come back down and they take damage, and then I can kill them in like 2 hits. Still need to do some work on that, but this thing here is my dark room mob spawning area, and I can show you that. I'll hop over to my creative world to show you how this thing works. But up at the top here, yeah, this thing is big. A freaking monolithic structure here. Okay, here we go. And can't see squat with the clouds on. Clouds off. There. So, in here there is some dispensers dispensing buckets of water onto packed ice to push mobs off. This is just a little timer. It'll go every so often and converts the continuous signal into a pulse, which will pick the water up and dispense it. But and I got glowstone up here just to keep mobs from spawning. We are almost at the same height as the other mob spawner, or the golem farm. But yeah, there is that, and you can sort of see everything in the area. Got spawn house over there. Pretty much everything that you see here is gonna have to be flattened. I'm gonna flatten and flood everything, light up all the caves so that this produces the maximum that I can get it going. Because this is gonna be my thing. This is where I'm gonna get all my string and zombie flesh, and I'm gonna die. And I died. Oh goody. Respawn. Okay. That's not so bad. We have the server set to not lose items when you die, just because there are a few things that I'm planning to do on the server that will require you to not lose items when you die. The inside of the mob spawner room is right here, and it's causing a butt ton of lag at the moment, and we've had a few things come in here. I get a lot of bones, a lot of arrows, a lot of zombie flesh, and creepers dropping gunpowder, which is a little like funnel structure. Underneath all of this carpet are hoppers, and that's probably what's causing the massive amount of lag. I'm getting like 13 frames a second right now. But the mobs, if we stay here long enough, we should see one. There's a creeper fallen, 2 creepers, couple creepers. and all their drops will get funneled into this. I'm thinking of turning it into a slight EXP farm, just because the other EXP farm that I have is... it only gives me bones and arrows and other stuff, and it's really annoying. But let's hop into the Nether, and we'll head on over to the next area. Oh god, what happened? Oh. You. There's my sword. And I'm getting better frames in the Nether, which is slightly amazing. Hop on my horse here. Hi-ho Silver. And the first stop on our tour will be some of the things I've found here. Now, for anyone who didn't watch any of my live streams lately, I found a Ice Spike Plains biome in one of my recent live streams, and I ended up building a portal out here to it in order to get some of that packed ice. This particular portal leads to my well, not my, but the desert that I farm most of my sandstone and my sand from making glass. Oh god. He was right fucking there waiting for me. Go, horse. Go. Don't stop. Keep running. I need to get this... finish getting this encased because of that particular reason right there. Keep on going. And I'm going to get off. There's another fortress there, and ironically there is a fortress right over there. You can't really see it, but it's there. And let's get off the horse, and you stay right there. Do not move. I know it's a bit of a dangerous spot. So, this is the Ice Spike Plains. And it's a fairly good sized one too. Oh man, I get so many more frames over here. This whole area had ice on it, and this is all the ice that I used to make the spawner. Aside from that, I just built a little igloo, and actually let's see if there's anything left over here. Did I leave anything? A few things. Let's just take them with us. I love the 3x3 portals. Absolutely love them. And horse, come with me. Planning to use most of the drops that I get from the that big mob spawner, well, mob farm, to trade with villagers to get emeralds. Because I can trade string with them, I can trade zombie flesh with them. I wish you could trade bones with them. That would be nice if you could trade bones with the cleric. Sadly, you cannot. Now, there's not anything really through this portal except the desert and massive hole. Well, not really hole, but a massive scar on the desert where I've harvested sand and sandstone. Mainly sand. I like to dig a few layers down and get the sandstone that way. Let me see what was in the other side. I haven't been down that way in a while, but we'll go there. And then I believe you've seen above the nether there. Did that last episode. Tried fighting a wither up there. Did not go nearly as well as I would have liked it to. But I managed to kill him. Sadly, the video of that got ruined. And this is particularly why I brought the horse to the nether, because it takes so fucking long to get from place to place. Most of these places are like, as far as the overworld is concerned, like 3,000, 5,000 blocks away. I know that Icespike Plains biome is forever fucking far away, and I need to finish these. I need to finish all these fucking walkways, because this is just horrible. There's Portal 1. And I don't really remember what all was here. Don't go anywhere, horse. Oh. Oh. The Mesa biome. This is where I can get all my hardened clay. Which, ironically, I haven't been using a whole lot of lately. I'm going to, like I said earlier, I'm going to be redecorating the base. And I'm going to be using mainly a lot of, like, dark colors, grays and browns. So I'm not really needing a whole lot of various colored clay. I mainly use the clay on Spawn House. And there was some lava through there. We don't want to open that up. And it only leaves one more portal. And I remember what's through here. Ooh. Let's leave the horse here. Don't jump in lava. You have armor on. We don't want to lose that. Mushroom biome. This is where I got the mushrooms, which that was not fun, dragging them through the nether to get them back to my base. This is a mushroom island, a fairly big one that I actually found off the shore of the Mesa biome. And the portal needs to be made bigger. I've only been there a few times. Haven't really rated it too horribly. To make sure. No, don't take damage. So, yeah. Minecraft Snapshot 14W10 got released today. And we are still on 14W8, mainly because there are some issues with 14W10 that are a little bit unpleasant. Largely the whole your character data gets reset when you log into the world, or when you upgrade. Like, none of your inventories carry over, and there are a few other people, at least one other person that we need to have logged on before we can upgrade to it. There are a few like little bugs with textures. Most of the crops from the overworld got fixed in the B version. However, crops from the nether, like netherwort, no go. It's still all funky. Because I have a small netherwort farm in my base in the overworld, and it is still, yeah, funky. Right, there is a pen for the horse. Let's just get you there. Stay. And we'll head back. Ooh. Okay. What else? What else? Down here, I have started working on a little bit of, well, not a little storage area, a big storage area, because I'm foreseeing in the process of flattening everything, I'm going to have a ton of dirt and cobblestone, which is going to likely be the case. And yeah, this sort of color scheme, I'm going to go with dark colors for the base, and I'm going to rip out all of the walls and replace them, and I'm going to move the enchanting area up here, and I'm going to rip out that whole thing because that's just freaking too many logs, and it looks horrible. But yeah, that is that. I'm going to hop over to my creative world real quick, and I will see you in a minute. And we are back, and this is my creative world, where I tested out the design for that that spawner. This is what it looks like from below, several layers, like, you know, down. The glowstone floor is just to keep mob spawns out here to a minimum, and that was a skeleton just dropping down. So if we fly up here real quick, we will see that this is the platforms. These are, I believe, it's 29, 28, 27, 26, 25 blocks across. And in the middle here, you have, let me just grab a glowstone so you can see. This is the compacted ice, or packed ice, whatever. And in here, there is, just break that out real quick. There's a sticky piston with a redstone block, which powers each of these pistons, as well as each of these dispensers, which dispense a bucket of water, and then pick it up onto these fence posts, and it just sends the signal downwards as it goes. Took me a good bit of playing around to get this just right, and there are several of these, and they all fire sequentially, and then the mobs drop down. That's the whole reason for the packed ice. Is it has the same properties of ice, that mobs and items slide like mad on it, but it's opaque, so mobs can actually spawn. And this is the whole timer setup, like I have back on my server. Slightly different. I cleaned it up a bit for the server purposes, but yeah, you have a timer just going back and forth, giving a redstone signal. I changed this block on the server from a sticky piston and sand, which there was an issue where the piston was getting deleted by the sand for whatever reason, and that stopped it from working. But that was I fixed that with a sticky piston and a regular block of, like, I chose andesite, but I could have gone with anything else. And then these are all just set to maximum delay. There's 8 repeaters there, so a single pulse will go to this block, which will power the piston. The piston will stick the redstone block down. Oddly enough, it doesn't take it back up, which was my plan, but it still works as intended. It was supposed to send a single pulse, stick it down, and then push it back up, or pull it back up, and then the second pulse would do again to re-pick up the water, but it didn't work that way. So yeah, the entire structure is 29 blocks across, in like a diamond pattern, and then the inside, you saw the packed ice is like 25 blocks across to give room for the various mobs to drop. And in the collection area, I chose a bunch of hoppers, but let's just do time set 1,000. So it's morning now, and that should make it so mobs spawn. Fall. There we go. So this is, well, it's not like the maximum rate that you can get it at, but it's pretty high up there. And in mine, on the server, I have 8 of these platforms here. So there's 8 of these spawn platforms, and there's a witch there. Occasionally you'll have witches spawn in there, and you can get their drops from that. And I had some bottles and some glowstone and redstone in the server. And you can have your collection area funnel them to like a single point. I'm planning to do that in the server, just so I can manually kill the mobs and get different drops. Oh yeah, that. See? That is what I'm aiming for with building the perimeter. So that's about all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed my little world tour. Just mobs falling from the sky. And if you guys want, I'll throw up a link to this world. I'll post it somewhere so you can you know, come in, check out the or download it and check out the spawner yourself, and you know, see what you think, see how you like it. Till next time, guys, I'll see you later, and don't forget to like and subscribe to me if you have not already.